Okay, starting off over at YouTube, I have something from Asmongold.
How did this turn into reality?
Listen up, people. I am here and I want to help. This
Oh,
is
no.
our planet. Can I get a hurrah?
Oh no.
What am I, invisible? Doesn't anybody care?
I want one with relish.
And I want mine with mustard.
This insanity. What do you think you're doing?
I'm trying to make a living here.
And the planet is dying. Listen,
This is in the 90s?
I can't get a pulse.
What the hell are you talking about?
There are 50,000 hot dog cows in Kansas alone.
So?
So, when those cows break wind, not only is it stinky, but it's cutting a hole in the ozone.
Oh no.
Well, you know, that is a weird but factual truth about methane from cows. Who would have thought that back then he was sharing that kind of information? And it's true now, but does anybody really care if a cow passes gas? I don't know. I pass gas all day long.
Think of those hot dogs as 1 cubic foot of cow gas. Bon appetit. That's it.
He's
See?
so good, isn't
Can
he?
make a difference.
Listen, I don't want any trouble. So why don't you just move along?
Does somebody have a camcorder?
All right, that's enough.
Don't touch me, I'm a vegetarian. Ah!
How did he know?
He got a text message, and the text message said, "Don't cover that." He was already there in Austin, Texas, CBS reporter, and he said, "Well, I'm going to cover it. I'm going to do it anyways." That's a good question. Next, we have Doc Rich. Check this out.
So this should tell you everything you need to know about mainstream media. A CBS reporter was attempting to report on American citizens who happened to be Iranians celebrating what Uncle Trump did to the previous Iranian.
Okay, so I'm sorry to interrupt. Yeah, he calls Trump Uncle Trump. I don't know why. I don't. It's above my pay grade. Okay, he calls him Uncle Trump. The guy's super famous. He has a lot of followers. I'm not going to question Doc Rich, but his stuff is on point.
Leader. And you know what the CBS leaders told him? Don't report on it. And if you don't believe me, you know I come with clips, baby. Check it out.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
It means they don't want us to focus on this. Well, I am.
Oh, dang! He did that. He said that.
There's a lot of mixed opinions across Austin about the joint attack between the United States and Israel against Iran that happened early this morning. Some people, like this group behind me, are thanking Trump and the United States government for following.
Thanks for clicking on the Ochanos channel, where we cover trending videos covered across various social media platforms trending in the United States for the day. From Joshua Hollandworth at 37,000 subscribers. Check it out.
Of smells. RNs have been giving me all the details that I didn't ask for, by the way, but okay. People die every day in hospitals, right? And who is taking care of them? Nurses, CNAs, people like that. One of my friends is an RN. They said that when someone passes, this kind of scared me a little bit. It'll either be peaceful or it'll be like terror. The peaceful passing leaves like this sweet smell in the room. Very calm. The loved one says sometimes that they see other loved ones coming back to collect them. But on the flip, that other part, they'll start crying out that their feet are burning. They'll say that they're very hot. They start screaming about dark beings in the corner of the room. One even...
Okay, so I have experienced this a couple of different times with some unfortunate passings where, but the nurse that were hospice, they described it as, called it like daylighting. So, yeah, where they saw things in the room. That's
said that the one that was passing grabbed a loved one and said, "They're real," then screamed out and passed away. A friend, that's an RN, said that when the one passes that's like saying that it's hot and that there's like feet are burning and all of that, it smells like sulfur, like this really horrid, like scary smell.
Yeah, I will just leave it at that. Okay, I have a couple of Instagram where you become insta famous. That's right. This is a play on the first one. This is at 813,000 likes, and it's from a guy named Dennis DeHaan. Laughing. And that music is definitely gonna be copywritten, so you're gonna hear different music. It's like a piano playing. Okay, this is on my series of how to defend yourself with just anything, right? Sometimes I can't show all her stuff because she is on a different level of cuckoo crazy. She's wearing a lucha libre, no, luchadore or something like that. A Mexican wrestling helmet. Oh, scared me. Ooh. She's gotten better. That always gets me. I don't know why she does that, man. It's so nasty.
27.
Okay, so this is from Duke Gomez. Listen to it for a second.
year-old transgender woman. I am a wolf.
Would you be able to give us an example of this wolf communication?
No, I'm not comfortable doing so.
Okay. You have kids that are going to school and they're saying, I'm a cat. And the teachers have to affirm them as a cat.
Yes. So now we are seeing kids that are identifying as animals going to school, and they are purring instead of answering.
No. Yeah. No comment. So this next one is over in India. I believe it's over in India. I'm not 100% sure because you don't get a bunch of information from Instagram. And this doesn't say anything. But check this out. Okay. Oh, let me... See, the guy has no shoes on. We'll stop right there. I don't even think this guy works for the electric company because he has no shoes on. No shoes. He's on an electrical pole wrapping stuff around. Okay? If he needs a job in India, if you guys are looking for an electrician, that's a guy. That's a guy right there. Okay? We are over at X now, our news section. I'm only going to cover one thing, and it's from Alpha Fox. Okay? I found it intriguing. This is called Girls' Day Out. My question to you is, this is from Alpha Fox via TikTok repost. Check this out. Girls' Day Out. Would you? Oh, stop it right there. Now, if this was the Olympics, that is a perfect figure, whatever that is, right? But that is not a girl. If it is, it's a topless girl. That is not a girl. These are girls, and that is not a girl. So, is it really Girls' Day Out? Or is there something more to this boat flying through the air? And now, a couple of girls that are obviously flying through the air. Boom. Ouch. Broken back, broken neck. That is not look like that doesn't look like a fun time. What is the hell? What are people thinking, man? Seriously. Anyways, that's all that we have for today. I'd like to thank you if you've watched the channel for this long. I truly do appreciate you. Thank you very much. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe because that's how the channel grows. If you see a short or if you watch this, share this. This is the new format where we only go for, I don't know, 8-9 minutes. And then I make maybe 1 or 2 shorts. So thank you very much. I'll catch you in the next one.